I turned 26 2 weeks ago. Happy birthday to me. But ever since then, I feel like I'm just getting like old. I'm not old. 26 is not old. 30 is not old. 40 is not old. Age is just a number. But I've just been wanting to stay inside, and that's precisely what we're doing. We're not getting ready for any occasion, but just to feel cute at home. Okay, I'm just gonna do my makeup like how I normally do. First things first, we're gonna do some moisturizer. This is called Confidence in a Cream. I like it. It's a pretty thick moisturizer. It doesn't have any SPF in it, so we're gonna do sunscreen like right after. But yeah, nice. We're gonna let that set in. But yeah, this is actually supposed to be for like anti-aging. It says Transforming Moisturizer Super Cream. And it's pretty good. My favorite moisturizer is actually the Tula moisturizer though. That one is the only moisturizer I've ever noticed that like my skin like dramatically like transformed. But I mean, this moisturizer is good too. And then after that, we're gonna do some sunscreen. This is from Shiseido. Shiseido is like my #1 sunscreen brand because they're Japanese and I'm Japanese, so I feel like meant for my skin. My mom used to just use Shiseido all the time, and so I grew up just loving the brand. Okay, so when it comes to like foundation, or actually when it comes to like any makeup, I love anything that smells really good. So all of my makeup is like scented. This one smells like peaches and it's from Too Faced. I'm in the shade Vanilla, and this is the Comfort Matte Foundation. I definitely need a matte foundation because I am an oily girl. I get oily like super quick. But yeah, I just like put this on, use a brush. I like to put it on just like everywhere at first, like on my face, and then I'm gonna blend that just a sec. Blendy, blendy. Woo! Our concealer, this one is the Shape Tape by Tarte, and we're just gonna do it right here. And I always do my concealer like under here too, because I just like to like, I don't know, bring lightness right there. And we got our concealer on. I look super weird and crazy right now because it just put like the concealer and I'm looking super white, but I promise it'll all come together. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but those are like the sounds of like hundreds of crows. Hundreds of crows outside. So it was actually really scary. Like this whole week, for whatever reason, there's just been like a bunch of crows, and they've just been like just flying outside. But like more so than usual. Like so, like I feel like I'm in the movie Birds. That's the name, right? Where there's like a lot of birds and like coming to attack the city. That's what it feels like. And yeah, it's been a very scary time being here, which is actually why I'm going to be moving soon. So what I'm doing right now is I'm going to be using setting powder. This is RCMA No Color Powder. This is my favorite powder ever. I've been using it for like years and years and years and years and years and years. But it's actually the powder that they used in Lost, if you guys know the show Lost, where the people are trapped on the island. This is what they use. This is what the makeup artist used for all the people, and yeah, it looks super natural. You know, obviously if you're stuck on an island, you don't have makeup, so this was perfect. Giving that all natural look. Now that we powdered our face, we're gonna do our eyes. We're gonna prime with Urban Decay Primer Potion. This is my favorite primer. Something I've also been using for years. Good stuff. So this is the Too Faced Chocolate Bar Palette, and it smells like chocolate, which is pretty much why I got it, but also I love the colors too. But I mean, if it smells like chocolate, I am buying it. I also have like the Too Faced Chocolate Bronzer too, and it's my favorite. Anyways, I'm getting the color So Bougie. Bougie. This light color. I'm basically getting this light color, and then I'm gonna put the dark color on top of it. This is my everyday look, by the way. This is what I do all the time. Oh, wow. So up close and personal. Okay, I figured I'd do like a close-up just because I'm doing like my eyes now. Okay, so now we're gonna do Cocoa Truffle. Cocoa Truffle, we're gonna put that like closer to the eyelid base, whatever, and darken that up. There we go. And then this looks super heavy right now, but I swear it'll all come together eventually. And we are going to be doing the same, because it looks like very top heavy right now. We're going to be doing the same on the bottom, where we just take that little brown color and put it under our eye. And that kind of just like helps balance out everything. And then this is my favorite part. There's a color in here called Rich Girl. Not only do I love it because I love the song Rich Girl by Hall & Oates. You're a rich girl, let me go too far. I sometimes do gold dip too. I do a little dippy of gold dip. And they are so beautiful. Look at this, hold on. Whoop, just one swipe. Honestly, I only use like 5 colors in this palette, so I've repurchased this palette like probably 3 or 4 times. And then just given like the rest of the colors to like whoever else wants an eyeshadow palette with minus those 4 colors. Yeah, those are the colors I use every single day, and honestly, I freaking love this eyeshadow look. Like, I've gone through so many phases throughout the years of like doing different like looks, and I mean, I think this is like my like personal fave, because before I used to do like a very smoky dark look, and that was kind of like closing my eyes a bit and making them look like smaller, especially because I like do eyeliner. I don't ever use eyeliner anymore. I just don't. And now that I do like that like shiny color on my lids, I feel like that helps make my eyes like pop a little bit. And as far as mascara goes, I put so much mascara, probably like 3 or 4 layers of mascara. So what I end up doing is once I finish this eyeshadow step of my makeup, I end up just doing my mascara and then letting it dry, move on to like another part, like I do bronzer and then do another coat of mascara, you know, because you gotta let it like dry and then you're like building. But yeah, I use like many different types of mascaras too, but always I have to do waterproof mascara, because my eyes get so watery that if I don't have waterproof mascara, it is gonna be a nightmare. So yeah, okay, yeah, so don't do that. I actually don't do that ever. I think it's because I'm like talking and like focusing on too many things at once. That really hurt, because these are like really like spiky. I don't. That was so painful. I just like poked my eye out with like with this mascara wand, and this mascara wand is danger. I actually really like the Maybelline waterproof mascaras. I think they're like pretty phenomenally waterproof. Like this one too. This one's the Lash Sensational. This is probably one of my favorite waterproof mascaras, because it for real like doesn't come off until like the next day or like 2, which I actually love. I know some people are just like, get this makeup off my face, but I mean, I don't mind it lasting and lingering for an extra day. And then we're also gonna do like the bottom lashes too. I always have to do the bottom, like literally everything I do to the top, I do to the bottom, and then, you know, you just balance out. As far as lips, I always like to do like a really thick lip balm. Oh, this one smells so good. This is the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask in Berry. It smells so good. It really smells like just like strawberry milk, and I like it. Really one of my favorite bronzers. So many people have asked me about like brushes, because I'm like a brush hoarder. This one's a good one. It's not that expensive, but it's the Morphe E4 brush, and this is honestly my favorite bronzer blush. Usually I use like my Too Faced chocolate bronzer or my Hoola bronzer, but it's in the other room, so I'm going to use what I have here. It's the Morphe Bronzer. It's a bronzer and contour. It's in the color Celebutante. Celebutante. So that is what I'm going to be using right now. It's actually a pretty dark color. That's what it looks like as bronzer. And yeah, I'm gonna start with my cheeks, and then I just like swirl it up. I'm pretty messy with like the application of my makeup, but I mean, it's all gonna look fine. You just have to like blend it, and it'll all... Yeah, bronzer is actually one of the makeup items that took me forever to like adapt to. I actually never used like cheek products in like high school. I just didn't discover bronzer and blush until like college days. And then when I discovered it, I was like, oh my god, you can literally like reshape your bone structure, and this is amazing. Okay, this is looking a little bit wild because I don't usually use this as like an all-over bronzer. Probably shouldn't have done that because it's not what I normally do, but it was here and it was convenient. So anyways, I'm gonna use this powder just to reshape my nose. But this is another Morphe brush that I'm using. It's the MO brush. This actually came in like the set, like the Britney set. I love this nose brush. Like I would literally just buy the set again just for like another one of these nose brushes. Chiseling it out. And what I do is just like both sides. And in person, this also looks natural, but in pictures, whenever I do my nose contour, it's popping. Like it looks so good. Ever since like I took like some picture, or like ever since I saw myself in a picture where I did like nose contour for the first time, and I was like taken back, like, oh wow, my nose looks like so good. And I've never had a problem with my nose, like the shape of my nose, but just adding like a little bit of like, you know, dimension like here and there is just, it's like nice. I'm actually gonna get a different type of bronzer just to like kind of like even it out because I look so crazy in the camera. It doesn't really look that bad in like real life, but I ended up getting a lighter bronzer from like my vanity. But this is the bronzer I actually use on a normal basis all over my face. But we're just gonna do this just to like not make it look so harsh. This also smells like chocolate too. I'm just obsessed with scented makeup. And then I kind of just like to like go, literally just put it all over my face. I don't know. Okay, see, that looks so much better. A little bit, right? It looks so much better. This is my favorite. Okay, and then we're gonna do blush. MAC Peaches. You can't even see the name because it's just such a, it's just rubbed off. MAC Peaches, I love this color. My favorite MAC blush is actually Immortal Flower. This is Immortal Flower. Not so immortal now because I killed this, like I barely have any left, but that is such a pretty color. But anyways, this is MAC Peaches. It's kind of like Immortal Flower, but it's just like more peachy. But yeah, I just do peaches all over my cheeks, and lately I've just been doing it on my nose too. Doja Cat was doing like a makeup tutorial and she like had put blush on her nose and she was like, and ever since then I've just been putting blush on my nose as well. And yeah, it's just so fun to like see other people's like techniques and like what they use, because definitely like makeup varies with culture too. Like I went to Japan and the girls there were using blush like and only putting it right here. It might be different now, but 2 years ago, maybe that was like a trend. Maybe it still is a trend there. But yeah, they were doing blush literally just like on their cheekbone where like normally I would put highlight. And I was like, interesting. Yeah, I've never thought about trying that. I don't think it'll like look good on me, but the Doja Cat nose blush, that is something I have adopted and have done every day since. So this is a very important portion of my makeup. Another coat of mascara. So second coat of mascara. This one is going to be the Glossier Lash Slick. And this one's a good one too. This one's really good for like defining the lashes. Also kind of like water resistant too. Okay, this is how our lashes are looking right now with the second coat. Pretty lashy. Pretty lashy. Now we're gonna do something very fun. We are going to be using a light powder, kind of like soften the edges. And the way I do that is use any kind of like light powder, like a banana powder is good. This one that I'm using right now is the Jeffree Star Beige powder. I am in love with this powder because it smells like marshmallow, and as all of my makeup, it has to smell good. And I think it's because I want makeup to be like an experience. I actually have a very keen sense of smell. I always have had a keen sense of smell because prior to getting LASIK eye surgery like 3 years ago, no, 4 years ago. Yeah, prior to getting LASIK eye surgery 4 years ago, I was blind as a bat, like literally could not see. I think my vision was -6.5. For anybody who, you know, wears contacts, you guys will know that that's terrible. And yeah, so I got LASIK eye surgery. It was one of the best decisions I've ever made in my life. And now I can see. But prior to that, it's like my eyesight was so terrible that like my sense of smell was like compensating for that. And so I have like a really good sense of smell now. Yeah, so we're gonna put this powder all over, basically wherever we put concealer. So it was like right here, right here, right here, a little bit right here, to just kind of like balance out the look. So now that all the powder is gone, what I do is, it's kind of weird, but do that, you know, get rid of any powder residue on your brows. And that's like how I prime my brows for the product. This is a Fluid Line Gel Cream by MAC. And I also use the Ka-Brow too. It's literally just whatever I'm feeling, but these are pretty close matches to each other. This one's number 3. I'd say this one's like a more cooler tone, and this one's more like a warmer brown. This is the True Brunette kind. Yeah, MAC Fluid Line in True Brunette. And all my makeup also has, like all my brow product has to be waterproof too because I get really sweaty. And yeah, I just do that. This is what the brows look like. It kind of looks crazy right now. It looks like super like drawn on. So I like to use like something like this, like a little doodly boy. Kind of just like soften that up before it sets. It sets really quickly, so I have to just kind of like work really fast. And then, but once it's like on there, it is on there. Like, woo! So that's what my makeup looks like with the brows. So you can kind of see like now my face is kind of like top heavy. Now we're gonna do the lips, and then the whole look should come together. This is my favorite lipstick. It smells like root beer. I freaking love this smell so much. So good. This is my favorite nude ever. It's Mannequin by Jeffree Star. So I'm gonna let that dry, and then I usually do like 2 coats of this, and then it lasts literally all day. We're gonna do one last coat of mascara because we are crazy about mascara. This one's actually one of my favorite mascaras ever. This is the Too Faced Better Than Sex waterproof mascara, and it is, it has like these like water droplet particles on it. Oh, it's so cute. I freaking love everything about this mascara. The formula's good, the waterproofness is good. It's so nice. This is it with my 3rd coat of mascara. Now we're going to be putting a little bit of shimmer back on the eyes. We're gonna go back with the Rich Girl. Fix wherever my mascara marks are. This is actually a really amazing brush too. This is the only brush I use to put my sparkle shades on because it really just like applies it so nicely. This is the Morphe M560 brush. You're a rich girl and I come too far. And we're gonna put that on right here. I actually saw Hall & Oates in concert. I took my mom because it was my mom's birthday, and my mom loves Hall & Oates. Like jamming out to like Getaway Car. I miss concerts. Anyways, this is my last product that I'm gonna put on my face. It is the highlighter. It's called Trophy Wife. It's really a beautiful shade. I love it. It's put that on right here. obviously I just apply it everywhere. Okay. And that's my makeup. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me show you with my hair down. That's a complete look. Actually, my hair's not even done and it's gonna look like super wavy and messy, but you know what? It'll give that full effect, right? Oh my god, my hair is so messy. Maybe I should do like a hair tutorial just so it will like look fine. Okay, hold on. So it's gonna give it that, so now my hair's down. Gonna give it that, the full effect. Make sure there's no lipstick on our teeth. Ready? Whatever. Oh yeah, I normally always, that's my surfboard. Okay, so this is a completed makeup look. This is a makeup look I do pretty much on a daily basis. It doesn't take me too long. I could do this in like 20 minutes if I wanted to. If I wanted to take like a little extra time, like 35 minutes, I think it's good to just have that time in the morning for yourself to really just like, you know, get ready, time for yourself, and just like time to have that little me moment. So yeah, okay, so this is the finished look. My hair is a mess, but this isn't a hair tutorial, so we don't care about that. But yeah, this is my makeup look. Usually I would do some like setting spray too, like maybe I should do that, huh? I'll do that. So I'm back with my setting spray. This is the Morphe. I have so many Morphe products. I think I only use like Morphe and MAC, but whatever. It's what I like. Love it. But yeah, so this is what I know. Ooh, girl. So this is what I normally wear, like pretty much on an everyday basis. This is like my go-to look, and it has been my go-to look for about 3 years now. Like I said, I've like had this like same eyeshadow palette for like probably 3 years, and I bought like 4 or 5 of these in the past because I only use the 4 or 5 shades in there. And yeah, like pretty much everything stays like very consistent. You know, we like routine, we like establishing, we know what we like on this channel. And this is my makeup, and I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys learned something, and if not, I hope you guys at least enjoyed watching me put on makeup. For me, I like watching people put on makeup. I think it's very therapeutic and interesting. But yeah, this is my makeup tutorial, and hope you guys liked it. And thank you so much for watching. Bye! Hey! Hey! Say hi! Mikey, do you like my makeup? Mikey, do you like mommy's makeup? Do you like mommy's makeup? He's a sleepy boy.
Yeah, 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 yeah.